there, this is Joe from ShopTo, and I'm joined by Dan, and this is the
Hello.
ShopTo Gaming Show, episode 26. Welcome, everyone. This is obviously the ShopTo Gaming Show, and I'm signing into my computer as I speak so that I can watch myself streaming. How about that?
As ever, very disorganised start to the show.
Sorry we missed last week, by the way. I was, you could say I was...
Explosive diarrhea?
Well, I wasn't very well, but also I just on the first day I just couldn't board either, which is terrible, really.
You know what? Some days you just I'm with you on that. You play so many games, you do so much news and stuff, and sometimes it's like, oh, God, talk about it now.
I know I was tired. Tired. So let's get
going.
going.
And in the meantime, there's been a hell of a lot of news coming out, hasn't it? To be honest. So.
Oh God, I've got tons of gaming news. So I do.
Full on.
I've got lots.
You've got new games, new console delays, all sorts.
Oh, it's a nightmare. What do we do with all this gaming news?
Go to the site and have a look at it, and we'll talk about something else.
Oh, God. Right. Let's have a look. Hold on. I'm getting a bit tangled here. Twisted and tangled. Right. Okay. So there's absolutely tons of game news. We've got all of last week's, which we never talked about, but
that's old news now. Stick with the current.
Yeah, we've got all of this week's as well. So yeah, we're doing well. But I think we'll just fly through some of last week's. We won't talk mega about it. We'll just fly through it, right? So King of Fighters XIV is coming to Europe. Take-Two was pleased with the success of PlayStation 2 games on PlayStation 4. Stop me if you find anything really interesting, right? Because I'm just flying through next week's news here. Take-Two won't roll out remakes and remasters if they excite this consumer. Take-Two has announced its lineup for the financial year, and it's mainly, there's no Rockstar titles in there. It's mainly what we know about already, Mafia, the NBA games and stuff. GTA has shipped more than 65 million units. And Rockstar will reveal its new project soon.
Is that GTA across all consoles?
GTA 5.
Yeah.
Wow. No, that's just one game. That's just crazy stuff.
Save your money.
Tabletop racing downloaded millions of times. Exciting Tomb Raider news and more teased by Square. Is that the PlayStation 4 release?
Yes.
Batman Return to Arkham has come to PS4 and Xbox One. That's the Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham's... No, it's not Arkham City, is it? It's the other one. What's the other one called again?
Oh, no.
Have you forgot? God's
yeah,
sake.
That's terrible, isn't it?
I don't know. You're supposed to know.
You put me one on the spot there. Arkham Knight, Arkham
Returns or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Embarrassing. See the game in front of me.
You don't know that.
I've seen it being priced out. It's quite reasonable, about £29. Quite a few websites mention it.
No, it's Arkham City. It's Arkham Asylum and Arkham City together. It's the other one that's not there, which is the one that was developed by someone else. Remember?
Origins.
Homefront Revolution is to get 2 DLC expansions this year and a major DLC expansion in 2017.
You think someone will be playing that still by then?
We'll talk about that game in a bit, to be honest. I was waiting for my laptop to power up. I've turned it on ages ago, and it's still not powered up, so I can't see us on Twitch to make sure this is all working, and I can't promote or stream on Twitter or anything. So that's just a disgrace. EA is to cut Battlefront's campaign to meet Force Awakens launch. No, shut up.
Yeah, he did.
EA did cut Battlefront's campaign. I wrote it in shorthand. That's why you can grab the Battlefield 4 Final Stance DLC for free, and EA access will be free for 10 days during E3. Look, I'm just good. I did write down all this news. There's absolutely tons here. Let me just pick out the more interesting stuff so we can get to this week's news. Sony dated its E3 press conference. So that's generally at the normal time at 2 o'clock in the morning. So thanks for that, Sony.
So you'll be up in the morning, will you? Eat any coffees again?
I'm not doing it. June 13th, I'm not doing it. I don't think I'll stay up late this time. I'll just catch up on news in the morning. I'll do all the others.
Get up early. I mean, there's not. I can't imagine a lot of people buzzing around it. So just get up early and
Yeah, I'll do all the others, but I'm not really wanting to do 2 in the morning this year round. I just don't know if I can be bothered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Microsoft fixed it so that you can actually. How can I word that? You can actually have multiple disc Xbox.
Yes, I mean that's quite good news. I mean, I've been hammering away at some of the Xbox backwards compatible stuff recently, actually, and I mean that's going to enable games like Mass Effect 2 and 3. Lots of multi-disc games out there, so hopefully that'll pave the way for some new games, old games. Yeah,
hopefully we'll see though, won't we? We'll see. Mass Effect, I reckon they've done it because Mass Effect 1, 2,
that, and I think Dead Space as well, wasn't it? Because they've already thrown the first one on that's backwards compatible.
The reason I say about Mass Effect is because Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 has actually been added to the Origin Access, which is the PC version. So that it's just a no-brainer that it's coming to Xbox as well.
Yeah,
as backwards compatible. And it makes you wonder. I've got a feeling that Sony's kind of kicking itself about what do you call it now? About the EA Access. I think if it could change its mind now, it probably would.
Well, they've got their own thing, haven't they? They've got their
PlayStation Plus.
That's the
PlayStation
Plus thing.
Now.
That's it. I've played that.
There's a good one. I mean, if Sony does get PlayStation. If Sony does get EA Access, it could realistically still give players Mass Effect by including it on PlayStation Now.
That's if they let them have it,
yeah. So it's possible.
Because obviously that's all to do with licensing, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of games. I mean, there's so many games that I want to play backwards compatible, but I can't, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance and things like that, because of all the licensing agreements that have fallen through since then or changed hands.
Yeah.
There's no way those games to be able to play. I think you can't even play them digitally now anyway. I think as long as you've got the physical disc, that's the only way you can play them on your console.
Yeah.
So there can be a few little ones like that where like EA will turn around and go, well, why should we let you have it when we've got our own?
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. But they might do. I mean, they let Microsoft do it.
But on the flip side of that, you've also got all the, I don't want to say rumours, but all the fans wishing and hoping for a HD remake of the Mass Effect games as well.
Yeah, it's very true.
So you never know what'll happen there.
But I mean, hey, you can't have everything, can you?
Yes.
But I mean, with Sony having, I've heard rumours last night that Sony's now at 40 million consoles worldwide sold through. So actually sold to consumers.
I'm supposed to be impressed with that. Is that good?
That's amazing. That's incredible. So if that is the case, then the fact is that what do you call it? That EA is going to want a piece of that. I mean,
of course, it's a massive user base, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, if you have EA Access, right, and you go, right, here's EA Access, and here's, here's EA Access, they could say, and then, like, say even 10% of the 40 million got EA Access, that's $19.99 a month. That's a lot of money for them, isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. And EA like money.
EA like money.
Everybody
likes money, don't they?
Not everyone.
Who doesn't?
Sometimes money can be quite dangerous.
Talk about the rubbish. Who doesn't like money?
I don't like money much. It stresses me out.
Everybody likes money, so I reckon if EA can make it happen that EA Access comes to PlayStation, they will. And I think Sony would now as well, personally. I think they would. I finally got it sorted, by the way, that I managed to promote our show.
Your laptop's turned itself on at last. I thought it was quite a new laptop you had, wasn't it?
Oh no, it's up. What has happened is it's updating the firmware.
Oh, okay.
So that's what's going on.
Go through all that gubbins first, yeah. It's like turning on a PlayStation, isn't it? Every time I turn that bad boy on.
I know it's
updates.
So I'm just typing as you type. I mean, people are listening iTunes to this or YouTube, and they're going, "God, stop blabbing on! Just give me my gaming news. Give me it."
These guys are awful. I thought I was listening to something else.
Right, I talked about the EA access, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so, and that wasn't even on my list.
So linking in.
It just came in my head. Right, Nintendo's planning to release its own movie within 2 to 3 years. Capcom expects 100 million current-gen consoles to sell by 2020. And considering Sony's at 40 now and expects to sell another 20 by the end of this financial year, that'll be them at 60. And Microsoft's already at about 20, so it does seem that they're going to be a bit... They're probably going to be about 80, 85, 90 by...
Well, the thing is, though, I think that's going to change very soon with this new mess of 4K.
Yeah, we'll get
consoles.
to that in a minute because there's some rumours about that as well. So let me just get to that. 9.7 million played the Overwatch beta, but we're going to come back to that game as well because I want to talk about that for a wee bit. The Division has 9.5 million registered players. Now this one's interesting, I think, because do you think people are still playing the Division? Because I got bored
I think they would, but I think every time they update it, they lose their characters, don't they? I've not turned it on for ages. I've said it before. I was really excited about the game, played it, found it bloody boring, got fed up with it. I've not played it since.
Yeah, that's my worry. Do you know what I mean?
I annoyingly got caught up in the hype, and that doesn't happen often. I think what I really wanted was a game like Destiny, where I could just run around in a group of people and have a bit of fun, and it's just boring. Yeah. I don't know how a shooting game could be so boring, but there you go.
I've not played it for ages, to be honest. I moved on quite a while ago. Monster Hunter Generations launching in Europe on 15th of July. Right, now we're getting to this week's news. Hitman 3 Episode 3 is out soon. Hitman Episode 3 is out soon. So that's one you need to check out, I guess. You'll be playing that, wouldn't you?
No.
You're not going to even look at it. You've got the season pass, you may as well have a look and
Bored of it. Bored of it.
Ah, well. Anyway, forget that. PES 2017 was announced. Now, we went to see that yesterday. Colin went to see that. Remember Colin?
Cool. He's still around, is he?
Of course. Now, he went to see PES 2017 yesterday. It's embargoed till 1st of June or something, so we carried out to talk about it. But
does it involve football?
Yes. And a lot of buzzwords.
You break your embargo.
It's like, do you know what it's got FIFA with all its buzzwords. That's kind of what PES 2017 is like.
God, now. Really?
Oh, improved AI, goalkeeping, better goalkeeping,
sensible passing,
better passing.
Yeah.
It's got,
usual.
They need these buzz. I don't like putting games down. I shouldn't really, since what but
you shouldn't, yeah.
But what I mean, you know me, out of football games, but what I say about them is they come out with all these buzzwords because they don't know how to sell it otherwise, because it's that every year you play it and you're like, what's different?
I know. I mean, I think they should be honest and say, it's a football game. We've done a little bit tweaking. We changed the characters' names a bit. Just play it and enjoy it.
To be fair, it is different each year. You do, but it takes you, say, a couple of weeks to actually appreciate the differences.
Yeah.
But the one thing I don't like about these football games, I just wish someone would take 3 years to make one instead of churning them out every year. I'd love to see what would happen if they just decided to say, right, now what a bit like Call of Duty is done or whatever, where they go
different studios, separate studios working through the years, yeah.
Yeah, not even necessarily separate studios, but like just doing it so that it's got a 3-year cycle or something. So that it's then...
The thing is, you can't reinvent it too much. I mean, it is just football. You can't do a lot. Other than graphical improvements and new teams, there's not much more that can happen.
No, but I just think what they could do is do a 3-year cycle, with the football games, and in between that they could release a sort of yearly update with all the kits. Because I mean, if you think of the improvements they make in FIFA each year, you get larger patches for games than you do for the improvements in FIFA. That's how I feel about it. I feel you get larger patches for GTA or whatever than you do the improvements you get in a new release of FIFA. So I think I'd quite happily pay, say, 20 quid for the kit and player upgrades and any sort of gameplay improvements, because I think that would be fair. And then every 2 or 3 years they could release their new big release where it's got mega improvements and you just buy the disc again. I think that's the way FIFA's going anyway. I think FIFA will end up as a service where you just pay each year for the improvements. I think that's what will happen. That seems inevitable to me, but hey, that's what I think. What do I know?
You just play the games.
Yeah, exactly. Right, rumours suggest that Titanfall 2 will arrive this October.
Yes, surprising.
Pilots will have grappling hooks. Grappling hooks, apparently.
So I think it makes it that the mechs might even be wall running as well. So like a bit more versatile mechs.
Yeah, so you jump in your grappling hook where you use your grappling hook to jump in your pilot.
Yeah, I don't think the game actually needed that. The game, control-wise and gameplay, was pretty solid. It was everything else that didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, they've obviously got to make changes. They'll make the changes to the gameplay that they think will work. And there is a campaign in this one. But with the rumours of it coming out October, I do worry for it a little, because surely Battlefield 1's going to be
going toe-to-toe with Battlefield, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, which is another EA game, so that's a bit weird. But
yeah, so you have Battlefield probably the end of October, and you'll probably have Call of Duty early November.
Isn't their logic thinking that they're two very different games and the people that play these games kind of won't cross over so much? Which is why they're releasing them.
I'm kind of looking forward to Titanfall 2 more than I'm Battlefield.
Battlefield, you kind of know what you're getting, you know where it's going. Titanfall, because of the amount of sort of critical feedback they got on the first game, I think could be interesting to see where it goes for the sequel, yeah.
Yeah, they are two completely different games. I agree with that. George is just saying that in the comments, but I agree there. But I have to say, I'm looking forward more to that, just because it's more a sort of fast action pace. Battlefield's, I'd say, is a lot more tactical, isn't it? Teamwork and stuff like that.
If you get a good team, yeah, definitely.
But we'll see. I'm kind of on the fence to Battlefield. I'll wait and see. It's kind of, you know how I feel about history. I'm a forward thinker. I'm for the future. Battlefield 1's going to World War One. That's not really my thing. Everybody really wanted it, and I'm just like, oh God, history. My worst subject in school. I just don't. Not interested. So yeah, I'm on the fence with that one. I'd rather it was set in space and we were all flying around shooting each other. And
like the new Call of Duty game.
Yeah, Battlefront. Just call it Battlefront.
I'm pretty sure a long time ago in the PC version of all these Battlefield games, they did do space version, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a while ago though. That is like really clawing back in my mind a bit then. But yeah.
So I'd say. Obviously, Battlefront's got this Cloud City coming soon, and then I think it's got the Death Star expansion near Christmas.
Did you get to play as in the new Cloud City? Is it Lando?
I don't know if they've actually announced the heroes yet.
Right. It needs to be Lando, and maybe Chewbacca. I mean, where is Chewbacca in this whole thing?
I don't think they have, but I'm looking forward to the Death Star expansion. That could be good. And then there's a secret expansion next year. And then Battlefront 2, I guess we could call it.
Yeah.
That's coming out in 2017. So yeah, I'm quite happy. Loads of Star Wars. That suits me.
They need to put more aliens in these games. I think they're quite racist when it comes to, was it xenophobic? I'm not sure what they call that one.
Yeah. Okay,
there's an awful lot of sort of humans shooting, where it's like, well, the aliens, it's in space.
A few more bits of news. Powers Season 2's come to the UK PSN on May 31st, but they kind of forgot to release Powers Season 1. It's shown on...
the TV show, yes.
Yeah, apparently it's shown on Channel 5 on Spike at the moment. I never knew that, so I went to see, and episode 1's not there. That's gone now, so it's only episode 2 and 3, so I've missed the very first one, so I'm not going to bother, I don't think. Unless they put Season 1 on PSN, I'm not going to bother.
So when you got TV shows like Daredevil and things on Netflix, they've got to be bloody good to compete.
Yeah, I know. I started watching that. I know it's not game related, but I started watching that Preacher last night on Amazon. That's weird.
I like that. I mean, I love the comics and the graphic novels. I've got a good run.
Really good
in the house, but
it's just very
interesting. It's interesting where they're going with. It's already started kind of going off on a slightly different kilt to what the comics do, but it's violent, which is what you want.
Yeah, it's violent and it's odd. But okay, Xbox games with gold revealed for June. So
good. Another very good selection coming up.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, let's have a look. It was Goat Simulator. Funnily enough, the Goat Simulator's announced a new expansion, which is set in space.
So that's expansion.
Funny. They haven't announced this for consoles yet, but it's funny timing that would be free, isn't it? It almost makes you think, yeah, that's free in Games with Gold, so the expansion's coming out. Because obviously, if you get that free, you might want to buy the expansion.
What's interesting as well, they've only just released the... There's R2 in the background.
Yeah, that's me getting a text message. That's my text message.
They just released the Goat Simulator collection, didn't they? With the original game, the Goat Z game, and the Goat MMO one as well, didn't they?
Yeah, so I think, even though they've not announced this space expansion for console, I think it's coming, because why would you get that free? That just seems a no-brainer.
It's good. You know what? I really enjoyed it, and for a free game, this is actually one of the better free games you can get around at the moment. This can be a great laugh playing that.
Yeah. The Crew.
Again, good game.
That's it.
it got failed miserably because of too many bugs that really affected it overall. But I think there's an update that fixes a lot of that, and it's actually a good racing game.
Yeah, I never really get into it, but I might check it out now that it's free. Why not?
Yeah,
I've probably still got it sitting on the shelf, to be fair. Never actually touched it since. Super Meat Boy as well for Xbox.
Super Meat Boy, yeah.
And in Xcom Enemy Unknown. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
I don't know if you heard about, a friend of mine mentioned the other day that if you're playing backwards compatible games, the achievements don't unlock on your gamer score.
On what?
Am I correct?
Oh no, I don't know. I've not.
Yeah, no, because it's funny, because we were playing a game the other day, Sacred Citadel, which is a great little sort of Golden Axe online card game. And we were unlocking achievements left, right, and centre, but our gamer score wasn't increasing, and I was wondering why that was. I thought you might have heard something.
No, I don't know. I've not heard anything about that. Right, just as my mouse has stopped working now, so that's good. Must have ran out of battery or something. Okay, right. What was I going to say? Pac-Man 256 announced for console. That's a mobile game. It's coming to console. Okay. And also, Rocket League got a sort of cross-platform play with Xbox One and PC.
We were talking about that a while ago, weren't we? That is on the cards, and it's actually happened, isn't it?
Yeah, although it's not happened as an Xbox One, PC, PS4. It's just happened as an Xbox One.
That may happen one day. You never know.
And PS4 does it with PC as well, but they've just not done it yet, so that they all do it together. But oh well, it's one of these things. Right, let's talk about this 4K business malarkey.
Yeah.
The new Xbox. What was it called again? There was a rumor
Scorpio
that they're going to Scorpio. That's it. I should know that. I'm a Scorpio. Anyway, there's a rumor that they're going to release this Xbox One in 2016 with a more powerful one, Scorpio.
Well, I think you're missing only half the story there. There's rumours of 2 consoles, isn't there? There's 2 Xbox Ones possibly coming in.
There's absolutely loads of rumours. There's rumours of a slim
one mini,
and a sort of one for streamers and stuff. But there's also rumours of the powerful one as well.
What's the streamers? What's that about?
Oh, I don't know. There's just so many rooms flying about. But basically,
do you think this might be like their angle with the whole modular thing that you were talking about recently? Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't see it. I think Sony's caught them in a hop. They're releasing their Slim one this year, which is probably be a bit cheaper. Sony caught them in the hop. They never realised that Sony was going to release its more powerful one this year. So Microsoft's releasing its more powerful one next year, which is probably going to be more powerful than the PlayStation 4K. Yeah. And it's apparently going to be compatible with Oculus Rift, etc., etc. Now,
sometimes more powerful doesn't mean you get the better games, though. I forget
exactly. That. This worries me. This worries me big time.
Massively.
Not just from a Microsoft point of view, but from a Sony point of view as well. So this year, let's just start from the beginning. Microsoft will release its Slim, but obviously if people know this more powerful one's coming, who's going to buy the Slim? It's a complete waste of time, but we'll no worry about that. Let's just concentrate on the more powerful ones. Right, so you have these powerful consoles. First come, as far as we're concerned, and as far as rumours concerned, is the PS4K or the Neo or whatever you want to call it. We'll stick to calling it PS4K. So this comes out, right? It's 3 or 4 times more powerful than the PlayStation 4, but I don't really know. And then next year the Xbox One 2, we'll call it. It's a good name, isn't it? Next year the Xbox One 2 will come out, right? And that'll be more powerful than PS4K. So say I don't think all this power will make much of a difference to sales. I mean, if the PlayStation 4K supports 4K and it works with the VR, then that's all gamers really want in it. But if the Xbox One Scorpio comes out and works with Oculus Rift and it also supports 4K, why would you then dump your PS4K for an Xbox One Scorpio or whatever, just for a few better graphics? But then, let's say hypothetically that people go, oh man, I'm getting this Xbox One because it's the most powerful one, so everybody moves to Xbox One. What's going to happen the year after? Sony's going to come out with an even more powerful one, and then if they all move to that, Microsoft's then going to come out with a more powerful one, and it will just be a never-ending circle.
Well, I think it's a bit of a dangerous move. I mean, it's exciting because you're getting loads more stuff coming out, but at the same time, it's going to really fracture the market because, again, being released, is it going to be compatible with all of them? Are you getting your money's worth with this 4K version?
I don't like
Obviously, 4K version, you've got the 4K TV anyway, so you can have a bit of dollar behind you anyway for that. But it's the games, and you've got obviously the whole Oculus Rift thing. People are missing out on that.
I would honestly prefer, if they are both bringing out 4K consoles, that it's like what it is right now, and both are comparable in power. Because, I mean, even though PlayStation 4 is more powerful, there's not really a lot of difference between the two, is there? It's a lot of nonsense.
I think it's more just to do with how the innards work. I think that's the problems that a lot of...
If you look at both games, generally, if you buy a multi-platform game, it's just as good in one as it is on the other. Now, I don't want Sony to release a more powerful console and then Microsoft to release an even more powerful one. Where's this going to leave the developers? They'll be all over it. The games will be all over the place.
Well, I mean, obviously you've got to make the games for it as well. You can't just say, here's a new console next year. Where are the games? I mean, we had a massive it was empty for game releases for ages for this new console generation. So what's going to happen with this 1.5 effort? I mean, that's worrying.
It's just worrying because you want third-party games to be compatible. First-party, go for it because it doesn't matter. But third-party games, they need to perform well in both systems, because otherwise it's just going to mess consoles up and people just
look at the mess what happened with games being converted into the Wii when it was competing with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. It's just a lot of nonsense.
That was done more damage than anything. I mean, all right, they wanted there's a massive market out there, but games like Call of Duty just didn't transfer across at all.
And then if you don't have a 4K TV, which a lot of people are saying here, then there's no point upgrading anyway. It's got my son turned around and he's going, "Oh, I'm getting one of these PS4K," and I said, "Why? You don't have a 4K TV, so why are you getting?"
But it's that thing that's like, it's a better console. I want it. You know.
I want this better console, but if you don't have a 4K TV, it won't make any difference. It will be complete pointless waste of money. And then so what? So say the Sony brings out the PS4K this year. and you want a PlayStation VR as well, all of a sudden you're paying out nearly £800. So this Xbox they're talking about, it's got the rumours of it being 6 teraflops or whatever. So that's got pure high-end PC stuff, I think, like £1,000 worth. So what, are you going to be paying £800 for this console? And if you want the Oculus Rift, you're going to be paying almost £2,000.
Yeah, but also, I mean, people at the moment that are thinking, I was about to buy a console, you know, be it a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, and now they're hearing all these rumours. It's like, well, actually, I'm not going to buy a console now. I'm holding back to see what happens, and I think that could damage sales quite a bit.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't say I'm very cautious about this business.
Yeah, as I say, it's equally exciting, but I'm a bit sort of concerned about what will happen in the future.
Yeah, I'm always excited about technology because I love technology, but I'm very cautious about it. I just don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, we'll find out soon enough if all these rumours is true. So that's right. So let's move on for the news. That's lots of exciting news there. So we're getting into it now. Do you notice how we wake up more as the show goes on? We kind of start off with me mumbling and not really that with it because I'm too busy trying to organise myself, and I'm going yeah, and then I'm going, yeah, it's coming out now. Work
yourself into a frenzy.
It's coming out now. Right, okay, the topic of the show is what are you expecting out of this year's E3? Now, it's quite a good topic.
More promises of the Last Guardian footage.
Actually,
you might get lucky.
Edge has a cover, and it's The Last Guardian. This month's July's Edge is actually The Last Guardian, so it's...
Do people still read Edge?
I presume so. I don't, but I presume so. So you could say it's happening. It's actually happening.
It's been happening for years. I mean, it's just coming, I think, is the thing. What make me laugh so much that they say, oh, you know what, we'll wait now, we'll wait for the 4K version to come out.
It's actually happening.
It's that sort of thing. I mean, when did this start being created? PlayStation 3? Early PlayStation 3? Was it even before then?
It's been in development a long time, but it looks fantastic now. The last footage we saw, or the actual
it may look great, but it's got to play great as well. That's the important bit.
I can't wait to see it. I just want to play it, man. I'm just excited.
But who's behind this game? Just to refresh myself on it.
Sony in it, Sony Japan.
So they've got the money just to sit around on something and go, we'll look at that later. Yeah,
they've been developing it for so long, obviously. Yeah. But I mean, they've never given in it, and I think that's great. Take your time.
That is great. I mean, because considering the sort of the predecessors that what came before it, there's a lot of love involved in those games.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just looking to see if there's any more word on No Man's Sky. I emailed Sony.
You briefly mentioned a little possibility of a delay, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, the dog's barking. Yeah, we did say it could be delayed. Did we not mention that in our news? No,
we're chatting about it before we were recording.
Yeah, so this morning found out it could be delayed. I emailed Sony. I also asked Hello Games, but I've not heard back from anyone by the looks of things yet. And I'm just kind of worried about it.
Well, to me, that is a worry. I mean, considering you were saying the release date was end of June, and we're just about to start June, to delay a game a month before release is a bit weird.
Yeah, no,
because the game should already be imprinted. It should already be going through the factories, getting the games on the DVDs.
If it went gold already, though, they would have made a fuss about it. So I don't think it's went gold yet.
That's surprising. But to me, that means they can't be just tweaking things there. They've either found something horrific or something else has happened. I don't know. It is worrying. But it's to say that the release date is end of June, and then in June say not ready, is a bit weird.
They are a small studio, though. To be fair, there's only 10
of them. I'm sure there's a lot of people in Sony backing them at the moment.
Okay. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Let's
just wait till they get back to us. We won't talk about it too much because maybe it won't be delayed.
Well, it's only rumour at the moment, isn't it? Speculation.
Okay, topic is show then. What are you expecting at E3? Jonathan KZ says complete and utter disappointment from Nintendo thanks to the NX delay. So,
well, Nintendo aren't doing anything at E3, are they? They never do.
Zelda, and that's about it. I don't think they're even going to show
Look at their presence in E3. They've not done E3 for years. I mean, that's Nintendo style now. They do their own thing, don't they?
Yeah, so we'll see what comes out. And I don't know what to think about Nintendo. I don't think they're going to show as much of the NX. I just don't think they're ready to show it.
Fair enough. I was speaking to some people that are actually even Nintendo Europe. I think a lot of them people don't even know what's going on there yet.
Yeah. Well, let's just have what a few other people have got to say. Ali H says a new Forza. Seb on Twitter says more Mafia 3, new Rockstar game, more Battlefield 1. And Vic White, he says he just didn't care. He's just excited. 2 days off work, create a cider and a 1080p projector. That sounds like a nice one.
Went your house then, I think, on that one.
Yeah. Right, let's just start from the beginning. Then let's start with Bodisa, because I reckon they'll probably show off Dishonored 2. There's rumours of Prey 2, which
I saw that resurfaced recently. I'm amazed with that. I mean, who picked that up?
Well, Prey 2 was under development by Human Head Studios, and it looked, I mean, I saw it at Gamescom.
It looked brilliant, yeah.
And it looked amazing, but then that got canned, or they got canned, or something happened, and then there was rumours that it's never going to happen again. But apparently, Austin, what do you call them again? Arcane, who make Dishonored. Apparently, their Austin studio is working on Prey 2. So
you know what? That, I mean, considering how Dishonored plays, they kind of complement each other quite a bit for that kind of feel of the game. So that's quite a promising.
I'm just hoping it works as good as what I saw, because I think it could be amazing.
Oh god, I mean, I was all over that game when it was coming out. That's what 5 years ago, probably now.
Yeah. So what else could they possibly show? Maybe I think it's probably. I don't think we're getting any more Elder Scrolls just yet.
No, we'll put a bit more DLC nods, maybe.
Fallout. I think they're faced with Fallout yet. I think still got a bit more of that to come. We've got the major expansions like the Far Harbor and stuff.
Well, when's the user created stuff start appearing?
I think that's very soon. I think it's on.
They might be bigging that up a little bit, maybe just showing how that all works,
beta.
maybe.
So the beta comes to PlayStation next month, I think. So
they'll probably show that off, maybe.
I'd love some more Elder Scrolls. Obviously, I love that. Right. But I think that'll be a few years yet.
Yeah, that's a way off, I reckon. Yeah.
I don't know what else they'll possibly show. I think Prey 2 is probably the big exciting announcement. I hope. We'll see. Right, who else? Ubisoft. What do you think we'll see for Ubisoft?
Assassin's Creed.
And that game, what's that other game again? For Honor, is it called? Is it the one that they showed off?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's a little trailer, weren't there? Yeah.
Yeah, so we might see more of that. I imagine they normally have something new. I reckon Watch Dogs 2 as well.
Maybe a new Rayman game or something.
Possibly. Watch Dogs 2 seems a shoe-in, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's a lot of rumour about that again, yeah.
Yeah, we might get a bit at Ubisoft. Activision, I doubt will get much apart from Call of Duty, but they don't generally do E3 anyway. They generally have their own thing. And also, again, EA, they're going to have their own thing this time. EA will probably get some FIFA, we'll get all the normal stuff. We've not seen it in a FIFA 17 yet.
Well, they'll probably bolster their little advert at the end of either the Sony or the Xbox announcement, won't they?
Yeah, but they're doing their own thing before the lot of them anyway, so we'll get to hear of all EA's stuff, which is likely going to be things like I just said, the sports games, but also Titanfall 2, which hasn't actually... Has Titanfall 2 actually been properly announced?
I don't know. Well, there's an awful lot going around about it recently.
We know it's happening. I guess it's sort of been announced, but we just don't know. We've just not really seen anything from it, so that'll be interesting to see. Battlefield 1 is obviously going to be talked about.
Have there been any more Star Wars games mentioned, maybe?
They might, I doubt it, because they've already kind of give a roadmap of when we're getting the Star Wars games, so I think, if anything, they'll probably show off Cloud City.
Yeah.
And also maybe give a little tease of the Death Star as well.
I want to see what the Dead Space guys are up to making their Star Wars game. That's the sort of thing.
I doubt we'll see anything from them. Theirs isn't due to about 2018 or something, apparently. So.
Oh, what?
But yeah, So what about the big guns then, like Sony and Microsoft? Microsoft will probably show off like Crackdown 3, won't they? Gears of War.
It won't be Fable, put it that way.
Scalebound.
Yes, yeah.
I imagine they'll just show off the games we already know about, but surely they've got something new up their sleeve.
Didn't they show off Scalebound last year?
Yeah, but it's not out yet, so they're bound to show it again. There's a new Forza as well, apparently. So
Forza is, yeah.
But I mean,
Gears of War, for a bit more Gears of War.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wonder if they'll have anything new. They need something new, I reckon.
Well, in the past they used to push the ID Xbox kind of stuff, the smaller games coming out, but I don't know how well that does for them anymore.
I think they need something. They've kind of shown their hand as far as their major franchises are concerned. Yeah. Gears of War's been out, Halo's been out, we're getting a new Forza, and then obviously Crackdown 3 as well. So what, are they going to bring it some new IPs? Because that's kind of
be nice, but
the only direction they're left to go in, it feels like to me. And then we've got Sony, who just, I mean, Sony's pretty much flying anyway. Just had Uncharted. We've got No Man's Sky at some point, whenever that'll be. Hopefully at the end of this month.
Fingers crossed. They've got the VR tech, obviously. I think that's going to be the big draw, isn't it, this year?
We've also got Horizon Zero Dawn, which looks amazing. The Last Guardian. Everybody's Golf. I had to mention that.
Of course.
And there's probably a ton of stuff missing. They're pretty good for first party actually. Sony, and they've got a new God of War which hasn't actually been announced.
Yes.
And then they've got what do you call that studio? Sony Bend, who done the Uncharted on the Vita, but they've been working on a AAA game, and apparently it's an open world horror game.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
So yeah, so Sony's got a lot, and they've probably got more to show. Like you say, all the VR stuff. We might get the PS4K. So I think Sony's going to have a good conference. I think
it's all eyes on. So, but you're not going to wait for that, are you? You're going to get up in the morning and watch it later on.
Yeah, I say that now, but
you'll be buzzing.
I do like to work. Do you know what I mean? I do like to do my job and do the news as soon as it happens. But I don't know if I can manage 2 in the morning this year. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to what we've been playing. We'll just kind of go over this briefly. Obviously, Uncharted 4, I've been playing tabletop racing. I had a wee go of to see if it was anything like Micro Machines. But
is it?
What's that?
Is it anything like Micro Machines?
No, not really.
Okay.
Wait there, we've got a nice wee question here.
Oh.
I better just read it first for it. Hi Joe, my Rangers friend. We send you Joey Barton with the knowledge he's better player since he's been here. Oh, cool. Thanks for sending us a decent player. We're pleased about that.
I'm sorry, is this football talk on a computer game show?
Yeah, but he's got a question about computer games, so that's okay.
That's allowed then.
He says, quick question, what makes a new PS4 better apart from the 4K? Thanks, I love you. That's nice.
Aww.
Right. What makes the PS4 better apart from the 4K? Well, basically, I think it'll probably be a lot more powerful. To be honest, I think the PS4K is mainly coming out to make the PSVR acceptable.
I think it's a better infrastructure, isn't it? So it can run a lot smoother, I think.
I think the main reason for the PS4K is just so that PlayStation VR will be the experience it should be. I think it'll still work with launch PS4s, but I think that little bit more power, that sort of little kick, it'll give the VR will make a big difference. That's what I personally think. If you've got a 4K TV, you might obviously see the games look better. But I think if you've got a normal TV, I don't think you'll really notice a massive difference. It's a bit like PCs, in it. If you think about it, you have the sort of low setting, the sort of standard setting, you have the high and ultra, and that's basically what it is. If you've got a really good PC and you play in ultra, you know how good games go. If you play in high, they look a little bit worse, but it's not really a mega difference.
I mean, I remember going from when the Xbox 360 came out, I still had an old TV set, so I remember going from an Xbox 360 on an old massive old Sony TV to the Xbox 360. Back then it was composite, but then via HDMI into a HD TV, and the difference was massive. Everything just fitted properly on the screen. So hopefully, I would like to see a change like that, and it would be great to see a visual upgrade of that nature.
Yeah, but I just don't think at the moment there's going to be a massive difference. I really don't think there will be.
I think it's going to take a while just for the programmers just to get their heads around what they can do with it.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I think the place you'll notice the most differences in first-party games, because I think they'll really make use of Pearson. So say Uncharted gets a 4K setting, which it more than likely 100% will, and you have the PS4K and you play it in Uncharted 4K. I mean, it already looks amazing. Imagine how much. I can't imagine it looking even better than it does, but it probably will. And same with games like God of War and Horizon. I think first party is where you really notice. I think third party, there's not really going to be a big difference. Okay, right. So yeah, what we've been playing, we mentioned Uncharted 4, Tabletop Racing. I had to go to Valkyrie Chronicles as well, which I
saw that. Yeah,
still
that's
love
good.
that. It's still a great game. Doom, I've been playing as well. I quite enjoyed Doom.
Yeah.
Homefront, it's terrible.
Not so much.
We haven't reviewed Homefront, but
there's a reason for that, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a reason for that, because I just couldn't get. I played an hour of it, and then I was like, "Oh, sod this! I'm not playing this."
Sometimes games do that to you, don't they? Yeah.
I like to think I'm professional and I review every game, but honestly, I just literally couldn't get past the first hour. I tried. The enemies all standing there looking at me when I'm throwing grenades on their head, and I'm just thinking, nah, I just can't do it.
I
just couldn't do it. I just didn't like it.
Well, if I did buy it, there's lots of DLC coming out for it.
Yeah. Some people like it. To be fair, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was very good, really. But oh well. Some people might like it, so I'm not going to knock it, because everybody's got different tastes, isn't they? Another quick question from Grob. We may as well answer this one before I talk about the last game we've been playing. He's just want to know what's next for Naughty Dog. Now that they're finished Uncharted.
What do you reckon?
I think that they're working on Last of Us 2, but
of course, mentioned that, wasn't there?
The Uncharted 4 has a triple DLC pack, and one part of that is story DLC for Uncharted 4. So obviously that's probably going to be quite a big thing. So I think the team's probably split up to the fact that one's working on this Uncharted 4 DLC and the other part of the team's working on Last of Us 2. Does that seem fair?
Does that make sense to me?
I don't think Crash is happening. I don't think Naughty Dog should go back to Crash, because they're far too talented a studio to be wasted on Crash.
I think they've evolved so much now. I mean, if they could always just knock out a Crash game for an Android or something like that, to be honest now.
I think if MD's working in Crash, it's a different studio.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd waste Naughty Dog's talents on a Crash game, personally.
Also, I've got to say, I mean, I think platform games have kind of gone by the wayside now. Again, they had their little sort of light shone on them a couple of years ago, but I think in general they've just disappeared.
Yeah, I think you're right.
My cat's been a massive douchebag at the moment.
Yeah, I hear your cat. My dog was about a minute ago as well. It didn't well. It's got the animal show. The animal show on ShopTo. Anyway, right, I've been playing Overwatch. That's what I might talk about.
Oh yes. How are you finding that?
Overwatch. See, I think it's great, but I'm seeing all these reviews giving it 10 out of 10 and stuff, and I don't really get it. But I'm not knocking it, but I don't get why they all think it's the most amazing thing since
Is it online only again?
Yeah, it's online only, so maybe that's why I don't get. Oh, my phone's ringing. Not done.
That's professional, that, isn't it? Text messages, phone calls, I don't know.
We're doing well. Why am I getting phone calls? Right, anyway, I'll sort that out in a minute.
So, I mean, because obviously there's the direct comparison to Battleborn, isn't there?
Yeah, it's light years away from Battleborn in my opinion. I think it's a much better game than Battleborn, but I really like it. I do, but I just don't get the 10 out of 10s. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not a pure massive online shooter fan, but it feels a bit limited to me. I mean, as far as I can tell, there's only one game mode at the moment.
Okay.
So you're just playing. It's a bit like that Battlefront game mode where you have to the new game mode and the what's it called? The new DLC.
I've not played it.
What's it called? Do you remember? It's left my head because I've not
played it. The skirmish one, or
the Jabba sort of palace. Jabba's
palace.
No,
I haven't played that. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's called Extraction, where you there's this machine that moves and you need to all surround it, and when your team's at that machine it moves, but when the opposition team it moves back again.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So
okay.
the mode in Overwatch is like that, and that's the only mode I've played so far. So I don't know if there's any others because I can't find any.
Right.
But apparently it's going to be well. I mean, it's Blizzard Entertainment, so obviously it's going to be well. It's going to be well supported.
Yeah, you'd hope so anyway. Yeah.
So if it gets the support, I think it's going to evolve and be really good. I don't get the 10 out of 10s at the moment, but obviously there's people who know this style.
You see, I worry about these games because I mean, look what happened to Evolve and other games like that. A game that should have been amazing, but something didn't quite click with the gaming community.
You've hit the nail on the head there with me when you say about Evolve, because that was my worry about Overwatch. It's so much fun. I mean, you can play it, and you can see yourself playing it for the next couple of weeks. But then after that, is it going to be like, oh, that's it now, I'm not playing it again? Yeah. That's my worry. So I think they need to bring the support and the new game modes thick and fast. To keep
very few games have managed to capture me like that. I mean, the only game that really, and I can still go back to and play again, which has no real progression other than just relying on skill, is Counter-Strike, which they've never really kind of matched on home consoles.
Yeah, so I think we just need to see what happens with this one. It could be exciting looking at, but once it evolves. What have you been playing anything exciting?
It's all been backwards compatible. It's been Sacred Citadel, which is like it came on the 360. I believe it was one of the Games for Gold games a while ago. It's like Golden Axe, but it's got multiplayer online. Pretty cool, actually. I've been absolutely hammering away at that. And I felt a bit Star Wars-y, so I threw on Star Wars Force Unleashed. And I've been hitting my way through the Sith Master, so they're like the top difficulty, which is absolutely bloody rock solid. I'm almost giving in. I must admit, there's a bit in the game I just cannot figure out. So I'm like, you know what? That's one achievement I'm just never going to get.
Well.
But yeah, it's been quite. It's all been retro gaming. There's nothing. I think after Battleborn, I think it kind of just kind of thought no more.
Lost enthusiasm.
Totally this current generation that's what this current generation has got for me. I'm going back.
Well, at least there's No Man's Sky hopefully soon. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up, but before we do, we'll just have a look at what's coming out. Obviously, Overwatch is out now. Total War Warhammer is out now. There's a game called Dungeons 2 coming out soon. I don't know what that's about, but it looks... I don't know. I don't really know. It looks sort of middle. Let's say middle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. I think that's out Friday.
Good. Looking good. Film's out soon as well.
Looking good. That. But reviews are mixed at the moment. I've seen some people, because it came out in US on Tuesday, so a few people aren't too happy with it. But I've seen a few reviews that are a bit more positive, so it's another middle one for me. It's one we'll need to check out.
It might be more of a personality sort of thing, isn't it? It might not. It might be. Is it a beat 'em up? Is it?
Yeah, it's a typical platinum action game. So
beat 'em ups always get bad reviews.
Yeah,
I don't know why they always get knocked down a bit, but here we go.
Tropical 5, Xbox One, that's coming out next week. And also, actually, it might be this week. Yeah, it's this week, Friday. And also, Dead Island Definitive Collection.
Yes,
which I've been playing, and I reviewed, and I've done loads of videos for, and I put them all up on the site on Tuesday, and then realised the embargo was the following Tuesday, so I took them all down again.
Embargo again? I don't know.
Anyway,
At least it's review day.
Yeah, at least I've got it out of the way.
Well, let's see.
Okay, I'm on holiday next week, so there'll be no show next week.
I think we'll be drinking in Glasgow.
But I'm going to be in Glasgow, so I'll see Dan in Pearson, so that's good.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah.
Yay. Maybe we'll do a live show for the pub when we're drunk. Don't think so, though, because I don't have any of my notes with me, so I'd just be going, oh, don't know. What's going on? Don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about football. I'm like, oh, not football.
I like talking about football. Okay, that's it. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks for all your comments. That's lovely. We do like comments.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to get a few questions and bits and pieces thrown in.
And just to Tanya, who's asking, that's Dan's cat in the background. She's asking who's meowing in the background. Well, it wasn't you and it wasn't me, so I presume it was your cat.
That's Ben. He won't come to me now because he's been an absolute idiot.
I've got 2 cats as well, but they generally stay out the way. And 3 dogs. So yeah, it's a bit full in this household for animals. The cats generally stay out the way though. I don't let them in my room. Get out. Okay, right. Oh, look, there's a cat. You even get to see the cat. How about that? Gaming cat. What's that orange thing next to it on the floor?
That's his feather boa.
What?
That's his feather boa.
Oh. That's okay.
You asked. He wears a feather boa.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I get bored. You have to dress the cat sometimes.
I don't dress the cat. My cat would swipe me in the face if I tried to dress him. He's a big. That's why he's called Bruticus, because he's a big brute.
Was the king of the fleas, wasn't he?
Yeah, King of Bruticus, King of Fleas. That's his full name, and it's true. Okie doke. Right. I'm going. I've had enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Time to get on with work. Other work.
Yes, I think the real life beckons, sadly. Yep.
Sorry, there's no show next week, but we'll be back the week after. Is that E3 week? The week after?
It's going to be getting close. When is E3?
E3 is June 13, so is that?
Oh, no, I think, well, we're in 26th of May right now, so next week's going to be something. Actually, yeah, 13th.
Yeah, so it's not quite. There'll be a show the week before E3 then, by the looks of things. Yeah. And then we'll have an E3 special the week after, which will be fun. So no show next week. So enjoy this one, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to join us on the ShopTo News for all your updates and hot news that Joe will find for you every day.
Yes.
When you can be bothered.
Yes, I will. What do you mean? When I can board, when I'm not busy working, when I have to go edit the video I made for June highlights because No Man's Sky is going to be delayed, so I'm going to edit that bit out.
Well, hopefully you'll get an update on that. Obviously, if you're worried about No Man's Sky, keep it on the website. Yeah. I'm sure Joe will get a reply. It
took me 4 hours to make that video. Now I might need to edit a bit out before it goes live. It better not be delayed. Okay, doke then. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Bye.